Hello everyone, welcome to Trains on Tuesday. Back in December when I took this portion of the layout out so that I could use my wood burner, some of my newer subscribers that had not seen how this works asked if they could see it being put back together. So I'm all done with the wood burner for this year, and so we're going to put this back together. I'd like to do it in real time with you. But I don't want to bore you with it, so I'm going to speed things up a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on the clock here. Right now, it's just about 5 minutes past 8. So, here we go. Let's see what... Okay, so the first piece that has to go in is that piece there, which is currently stored under the layout. And so I'm going to drag that out and put it into place. And then my assistant is going to help me put the other two pieces in. Keep it level.
It's stuck.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So back to the clock. It is now 12 minutes past 8. That has taken 7 minutes. And what we have is the dock area back together. The roundhouse and Andy's back together. And the yard is back together. All that's left is to make a few little connections. Those pieces of track there, this one actually goes right there. And make those connections, and then we can run a train. We'll check the clock after I get that done. Okay, we are now at 22 minutes past 8. I have made the connections here across that joint. I've made the connections down there. I have plugged in the extension cord, the orange extension cord. Where is it? It's there somewhere. There we go. That's now plugged into the wall. And the electrical connection to the control panel over there is plugged in over here. Right there. All that's left to do is to put the controller in, which I will show you, and to connect this piece of track. And I thought I'd demonstrate this because this is the most complicated one I have. So let's have a look at this one. Okay, that is now all connected up. So next, the control panel. I'm gonna, sorry about waving the camera around there. I'm gonna drop the plug down through there. I think I better take that out for a moment. I'm also going to drop that in down through there. Oh, sorry, this. I'm going to drop this down through there. Watching what I'm doing, not watching what the camera's looking at. So with those in there, drop that through. The controller is now there. We can go underneath, find that, and plug that in there. And the electrical cord goes in there, and then we can turn the power on, and there you go, we're operating. And the time now is 8:27. Now obviously there's a lot of work yet to do. There's a shed goes here, there's the roundhouse goes here, the fuel plant's got to go back in, the grain loading terminals, the backdrop for the docks, and then all the rolling stock has to come back in here as well. So lots of work ahead, but it's all pleasurable fun. What I was trying to demonstrate here is the reassembly of this, just how simple it is. There is one thing I've forgotten to do, and we'll do that right now. There we go. That's the one thing I forgot. A screw. And there's the hole. That one goes down there. Nice and snug. And that one screw is the only thing, the only screw that holds all of this together. That's over 20 feet of layout by about 2 feet wide, average, let's say. And that's it. One screw holds it all together. It is quite solid. It's certainly good enough. None of this was ever intended to be part of the layout. I mean, the layout's over here. The layout's all in here. So this was never really intended to be part of the layout. It was mainly just fiddle yard, storage tracks. But it's evolved into quite an important part of the actual operations now. Okay, on to the next part. Well, as you can see, things are pretty much back to normal. I didn't show you putting all this in because it's just stuff we all do. But we don't all have layout sections that come apart like that. Video, I think, is getting a little long in the tooth, so we won't add in anything else other than, well, the introduction. I popped in a little bit of that container train. That was the day I got the singing rails. That was the train that followed the singing train. And we'll finish up this one with that train disappearing into the distance. So I hope you enjoyed this, and any comments, questions, feel free. And we'll see you again next week for another Trains on Tuesday. Bye for now, everyone.